Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am the Pixel Voyager, and today we are blasting off into episode number 24 of our modded Terraria series. And we're starting with a nice little trip down to hell. We're going to spend a little bit of time here. There are several nice quality of life upgrades that we are going to be looking out for in an effort to make ourselves just a little bit beefier, a little bit more effective against our latest boss, the cryogen. And we're going to be looking for a few upgrades down here in hell. The first thing we're going to do, going to be very simple, very straightforward. I'm going to fight the wall of flesh possibly a couple of times. There is one accessory that I want to grab that I, well, sort of you could say need to grab. And it is the Mage's Emblem, and it just basically gives me a flat 15% increase to damage. Under the circumstances, with what we're looking at on cryogen, I think that 15% damage is going to be substantial in how we handle the boss, because if you saw last episode, you could tell I could survive for several minutes against the boss itself, but just couldn't output enough damage to get the job done in that time. So we're going to look at that, maybe another weapon or two that we can craft. I am going to try and get my hands on that Golden Shower book, the Iker debuff. Going to be the next boost we're going to get to damage. But in the meantime, I'm just going to take my time, get to the end of this bridge safely and carefully, and yeah, get ourselves into a wall of flesh fight, which I don't think is going to pose too many problems for us. Just going to be a matter of getting out here and doing the thing. I'd be interested to see how some of my new weapons do against the boss itself. But again, with even our pre-hard mode stuff, I didn't have any issues surviving as long as I don't throw myself behind him. But we've got a lot more damage, a lot more firepower now too, as well as more defense. So I think we're going to be A-okay. But yeah, I don't think I'm really interested in any of his other drops. I'm not sure if he has anything new for a modded playthrough. But we'll find out, I guess, because I have, 4 of his Voodoo Dolls on me at the moment. So we're just going to get right into it. I should be coming up on the end of the bridge. Yeah, right here. Yeah, right here. Oh, that is a mimic? What is that thing? So like a pot mimic? Okay. I mean, that's fine. A hot pot throwing damage. Alright. That's pretty cool. Now it's just going to be a matter of waiting for that lava to drain off, I guess. But that should be fine. So, first Voodoo Doll is going to go straight into the drink. We are buffing, and we are fighting. Another one of these pot mimics, but he's no big deal. Just going to go with the straight adamantite staff for right now. Yeah, you can see his little laser blast doing virtually no damage to us. 1 damage. I think we can live with that. The only unfortunate part is when I kill off these little, they're called hungries, if you were curious, these little mouths that come off of the body here. They do actually drop stars and hearts and horseshoes, clovers, and, yeah, never mind. You guys are probably way too young for that reference. Yeah, I can't pick them up because I have to get too close, and that's just not going to be fun for anybody. But just taking it easy, nice and casual, just having a good time here. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace. I learned my lesson after the last fight. I don't need to jump over any of these things. I got caught trying to jump over a house last time, and that's why he got on top of me. But just keeping that in mind, keeping my thumb firmly away from that space bar is keeping this nice and simple. So we're almost done with him, and we'll see if we get that emblem. That's all I'm looking for. As soon as I get that emblem, we are bouncing on to our next objective. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to head over to that meteor biome where I got a pickup last time. It was called Stardust. And that Stardust, that's a ninja emblem and a summoner emblem, so that is not what we need. I do love a good clockwork assault rifle, but now is not the time. And this is a fun new guy here, too. Alright, Wall of Flesh number 2. You know what? Now that I think about it, that's not going to work. Because I don't think I ever really covered it in detail, but every time I use that Voodoo Doll and throw it into the lava, it actually kills our guide up on the surface. And clumsily, I forgot. I have to wait for him to respawn before I can actually resummon the Wall of Flesh, so that's a bit of a waste. Ooh, I got a corruption key? Oh, no, never mind. Our guy drops it. The Wall of Flesh drops it. Well, I got beat up and dropped 18 gold, so that's no fun. But we'll keep an eye out. We'll see if my guide is shown back up. Doesn't look like I see him quite yet. In the meantime, I'm going to hop over here, double check this housing, double check the traveling merchant. Yeah, this housing is suitable, and this has crept over about all the way, so as long as I can stand here and see forest, I should be fine. So I am cutting it deathly close, but it should be contained. This should be okay. It's not going to come any closer. If it does, I'll just stretch out that wood a little bit further and call that a day. In the meantime, I do unfortunately have to spend a bit of my money. I'm going to pick up a couple of celestial magnets. They are good mage accessories. And I do need to spend 35 bucks on, or 35 gold on Sitting Duck's fishing pole. It is one of the strongest fishing poles that I am aware of. And yeah, I do need to do some fishing. We're going to need some warmth potions. It is on the to-do list for today. So our guide has just gotten back. He's got good timing. And at some point, I picked up a mechanical worm, which is kind of nice. That is the summon for the Destroyer. You see it right there. And that's going to be one of the first mechanical bosses we really look to take on, to deal with. Hey, look at that. Just picked up another Voodoo Doll to make up for the one that I so casually lost. Oh, look, there is a mimic hanging around. A standard mimic, not as scary as it was some time ago. I can actually deal with him very easily at this point. And yeah, he's going to drop probably a pretty useful accessory for me. Just like that. That is another Titan glove, which is rather unfortunate. Don't they realize I just want to summon a boss? Thank you. Another mechanical worm. Love that. I might give him a shot at some point since they're making it so convenient. In the meantime, just toss one. I haven't buffed. I guess he's probably worth buffing just for expedience sake. Let's go ahead and start popping him with this. Well, that was a very curious outcome. I did not see that coming, to be totally honest. So I guess I'm gonna go try again? Yeah. Oh. Scratch that. The air is getting colder around us. So we've got ourselves another fight. Well, this is just all sorts of fun and unexpected events. Luckily, I have this arena set up. It is not the best arena, but it will do in a pinch, I suppose. Let's crack that. Go ahead and get that. And still got a few potions left, so once I get the notification that he has spawned, we'll go ahead and buff up. Oh, this is Skeletron Prime, actually. Alright, well, this is a horse of a different color. We'll see what happens. You probably remember Skeletron. He was hanging around right when I had to fight him several times because of my world issues last world. This is his new and improved form. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. He's just got more arms. The arms are now weapons instead of just arms. He'll shoot a lot of stuff at us, and he'll, just generally be a nuisance. Again, I probably don't have the greatest odds in the world on this particular fight, but, if they're gonna give me the opportunity, I'm gonna take my shot. And just try out some different tools here, see how this goes. The old Eldritch Tome has served us well. It's good area damage since I do have a few different targets. Ooh, there we go. That's what, 52.9. I don't think that's accurate. I don't think I was that close to killing him, but yeah, overall, that one didn't go too badly. Under the circumstances. Alright, Wall of Flesh fight. I'm just gonna play it a little bit safer, take it a little bit more seriously this time. Just because I don't want to spend all day on this. I had hoped to get it done by now in the recording session. But, we're gonna make do with what we're given. And, yeah, he shouldn't be a big deal. But if I'm just trying to cheese him and do a bunch of stupid stuff, then I guess he can still be dangerous, as we learned. And so, no luck again. We got the warrior emblem. It is melee damage, so still looking for that mage damage here, but we'll get it. So I just have the one Voodoo Doll left, but I do have a... Oh, that's new too. Yeah, looks like fun. Well, struck out. Just struck out altogether. Cleric emblem for the healer and summoner emblem for the summoner. That's no fun. With all that sorted, my next stop is going to be over here in this, I don't even know what to call it, but this new corrupted sort of biome. Looks very, very twisted, mangled, evil, all of that. Where I picked up that Stardust. Turns out I can use that Stardust. I'll need a lot of it, so it'll take me some time to farm it, but you don't have to wait around. I'll take care of it. But if I collect a bunch of that, I can find, or I can craft an item that'll give me a 50 extra mana. And I want that. Mana is a big problem for me, particularly when I'm not using a potion. I have to wait a long time for it to recharge. So anything I can get that's going to help me kind of expand that out is going to be very helpful. This looks like... Yeah, it's like a meteorite biome. I wonder if I can even harvest it. I cannot, so I'll need something a little bit stronger. Astral Sands, this is like an astral meteorite. I guess that's what I'm going to call it. But yeah, loving the trees here. But yeah, I want to see how well I can handle some of the things that spawn here. It looks like nothing is too difficult. 3 star, yeah, perfect. So I'm going to need 150 of this stardust, and then I'm going to get a nice little upgrade, it looks like. So I'm going to deal with the awful sounds of this laser rifle. Alright, so at this point, it should be well over the 150 I need to craft the MP buff. But I do want to collect a little bit extra because I don't really know what else it can do. I took a quick peek at things in the guide menu, but I really didn't pay enough mind to remember what most of them did. So just collecting a little bit of overage just in case there's anything else fun that I want. But yeah, this hasn't been too bad. I have wanted to be very careful. These guys drop a good chunk of money. I was already carrying a good chunk of money, and as I continue to go back to, it's very important for me to get some savings right now. So, looks like this is about a nice logical conclusion. As tempted as I am to hop up there and press the button on that little altar up there, I just can't do it when I'm carrying 79 gold. So, we're headed back to the house. So, the big kicker to this one is it does put a little bit of a strain on some of my other resources. To craft the upgrade, I need 50 fallen stars. I had 57 last I looked. I guess that probably makes 58. So, this is going to put us very, very close to the edge. I do want to pull that because I want to check something with that too. And that should be it. I believe it was called a Comet Shard. If I could spell. Yeah, the Comet Shard, just like that. Permanently increases maximum mana by 50. So I am all about it. I'm assuming I can only use one of these. Let's get that out and boop. Yeah, look at that. Now I'm rocking 290 with my armor bonuses and everything too. So feeling awfully good about that. Nighttime about over, so I was thinking about trying one of these mechanical worms, but I cannot. Instead, I want to check out the Celestial Cuff, see if there's anything interesting I can do with that. I need an Avenger emblem. Okay, so I remember what it was now. I was going to get some of those, well, mini Souls of Night and do a little bit of slaying there. And actually, I'm going to do one more cheeky thing. I'll probably die for this. Now that I think about it, I actually need to get out of here. I didn't deposit my money. Is he still coming for me? He might still be coming for me. Oh yeah, he is. Where's my piggy? Well, okay then. I guess we're fighting this guy up on the surface. Which will probably make things quite easy, honestly. Well, as much as I would have preferred to not use some buff potions, I would really much prefer to not die here. I can nurse cheese him too if I need to. Get a little bit of extra help from NPCs. And probably just whittle this guy down. I don't think he'll be a problem. Who knew I could just kite him up to the surface like this? This makes life a lot easier. Oh yeah, this little summons do no damage. Alright, well, unexpected boss fight. We'll go with it. Hey, champion's wings. I'm sure the leaf wings are better. Surely they're better. But that is 6 defense. And you know what? I'm fine with it. These actually do just fine. Now, where was I? Going to the Underworld. Farming Souls of Knights. I'm going to collect a couple of books. And some glowing mushrooms, apparently. Always with the glowing mushrooms, but that's okay. I need them all. Where is my... Oh no, I deposited my axe, or my drill. Just gonna grab some crystal shards while I was here. Also, hello to this hallowed mimic. Fighting a hallowed mimic along with corruption enemies, this is gonna be a wild time. I still haven't deposited my money either, so what am I doing with my life? I need to get focused. Oh, this is gonna be very bad very soon. Yeah, it's starting to get real dicey. If I can't keep a close, careful eye on where this mimic is, I do not need to be here. Oh, how about a regular mimic just to go with it? This is a comedy of errors with a lot of my cash on the line. I'm not taking any chances. Another Titan Glove. You know, this guy drops more than one thing, I promise. Ugh. There's a big fancy looking sword sitting over there. And I pulled this off. I cannot believe I pulled this off. Got a nice little bit of potions there. That'll be very helpful. I did get several Souls of Light from just running around. Turns out panic is a great survival mechanism in this case. I should have bailed on that situation several times over. But I stuck it out, and I won. And I got another Vile Shard out of it, which I'm not, you know, too psyched about. But he also drops a good chunk of money, which I need. And more importantly, I'm just proud of me for living. So, Souls of Night, I collected 5 during that fight. I do need quite a bit more. But I can do that. It won't take too long. Well, that was all a lot of fun. Many deaths later, I think I finally have what I need to craft the Golden Shower. Although maybe I don't. Nope, still just can't handle the menus. 24 Souls of Night, Spell Tome, Ichor, plenty of all of those things. So that is going to be a great boost for us. Very happy with it. I'm going to ditch one of these magic weapons. Probably the Eldritch Tome. It is the one I am using the least. Hopefully I can get back to something like it in the near future, because I did enjoy it. What else can we craft? I wanted to look at the... I have forgotten what it's called. I was using the molten things, which I think I have in my inventory right now, so let's check these out. It was a tome called the Stalagmite. That's what it was. So let's drop these in and get to the crafting station. I am learning the Stalagmite. So we'll give that a look. This looks like it could be fun. It's a modded weapon, so that's one of the reasons I'm using it over the... maybe not that useful. It's situationally useful, we'll call it. But the Golden Shower will be very nice for us. gonna say not the highest damage, but that's not what we were looking for in the first place. So, all right, I think that will do it. I do need to do a bit more farming to get a cryo key. Actually, let me look. I may not be that far off. Now I need the essences, don't I? There it is. 6 and 5. Yeah, I have just enough to make one more, and I would need a few more essence of Helium, which unfortunately, with it raining right now, I don't think I can actually go gather. Not efficiently, at least. Alright, well, the blizzard continues. It's been probably about 20 minutes. I've done just a little bit of off-camera stuff, a few more soul stuff, all the boring things that we've seen already. So I am one essence short on crafting a new cryo key, so we're going to take a little bit different tack. It is almost nighttime, and what I want to do is I'm going to hop over to the dungeon where I have that arena set up, and I want to try to fight the Destroyer. I got these 2 free attempts. And if there's anybody I think I can handle in this mechanical boss range, I think he's going to be the one. So right past my Stardust area here, we'll get to the dungeon and we'll see if I can do anything about the Destroyer. One mechanical boss down would feel pretty good. That does set me on the path to kind of the next tier of upgrades. I just need to, I guess, clear all of these people out, whatever this thing is. He didn't drop any Stardust, so I don't know what he's doing. But in any case, just getting regular nighttime spawns now. So let's do it. Let's buff up. I will go ahead and heal up, and let's just summon the Destroyer. So we're going to start with Golden Shower. I'm going to see if I can get that defense down debuff on him and see if we can work from there. A lot of HP, but the way this boss works is he is segmented. So any of these piercing weapons that I have will do a lot of extra damage to him. His damage is not too bad as long as I don't get hit by the head there. And the probes and their laser damage isn't too bad. Well, okay, I take that back. It's still pretty bad. So, yeah, this might have been getting a little bit overzealous still. Let's see if I can clear out some of these probes. Oh, see, yeah, 250 damage because he just straight up gave me the headbutt. So, most unfortunate. So, learning very quickly that I still have a lot of work to do, a lot of gearing up to do. Alright, well, it is getting a little later in the day, and I am running out of recording time, so I am going to go ahead and call it here for episode 24. We did get some things done, got a couple new weapons. This Golden Shower is going to do good work for us, and the new accessory I got, I don't even remember what it is. This whole thing has been a blur of just bad luck and deaths. But in any case, I've had a good time. I hope you've had a good time. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and feel free to leave a like. If you have anything you'd like to say, feel free to leave a comment. And if you want to catch more of my content going forward, go ahead and hit the big old subscribe button. As always, I appreciate you tuning in, and have a good day. We'll catch you in the next one.